So this is my hair. I brushed it out with a detangling brush, and I'm getting ready to dye my hair. Well, let me not say dye. I'm getting ready to bleach my hair. This is all brushed out. So right now I'm gonna be using BW2. That is the bleach that I am using for this video. And you will also need an application brush and a mixing bowl to do this job, as well as a water spray bottle just to stop certain areas from bleaching. Now this will be the door dye that I use, is sky blue. The number is 196. I said before, when you're using this product and using a lot of heat or washing it out, it does tend to wash out, but the colors are still cute. So I decided just to skip the part of showing you guys what to do, and I decided to already mix the bowl together. I already got my bleach and my developer in there. I believe I used a 30 developer, and I used the L'Oreal Quick Blue. Also, if I don't use the L'Oreal Quick Blue, I also use the BW2. So let's start applying. What I'm doing now is just applying to the roots first, just because the hair was already previously bleached. So you want the roots to go ahead and get touched up first before applying everything else everywhere else all over your head. You don't want to have bleach on the same time as your roots, because then you're just going to create heat damage and your hair might break, it might fall out. A lot of things can happen, so you just want to take cautious when it comes to chemicals or treatments or whatsoever. So like I told you guys before, I'm applying it to my roots. I'm only taking little sections at a time so I can make sure that it's, developing the color that I need. You're not really supposed to comb your hair out when you're bleaching, but sometimes I do so. Just because I don't have so much coils in my head that I'm not going to be pulling too much tension on my head while bleaching. Another thing, I'm also using my fingers to smear it in, because sometimes the application brush doesn't get everywhere you need it to be, so you just want to rub your fingers in there just a little bit. This also works with regular color dye box. So after a couple minutes of bleaching, I believe it was like 15 to 30 minutes, now you can see that the color has lifted from brown to blonde. I actually would want to go brighter, but because I'm scared of bleach, even though I'm a licensed cosmetologist, I do not like to play around in my head because I do not want to be bald headed. So what I do is basically I do this one treatment, and then later on during the month I'll do another treatment with a developer 10 instead of a 30 or 40, just because I don't want to create heat damage to my hair. I've been dyeing my hair since 8th grade, so I feel like I know exactly what I'm doing.
She's a real a rookerella, and she's so bad, bitch, and she's so classy, and she's so classy, she's so sassy, and she's freaky, and she with the shit, and she eat the cash, and she buy the shit. I'ma drink some on your bitch on your head, she gon' drink some. For that money, she gon' scared, she ain't scared of nothing. She's a real gold getter, she gon' take some. Get you in the spice, yeah, that don't, yeah. Switch it from the back to the most on. You get high, she can look it out. Snap at it right now. With that 30, stick it in their mouth. With this shit right now, I need that fashion, I need that bag. Ain't no way that cat, I'm slamming, so I need this shit. Grind me with that shit, yeah. She's a rapper, she's a jamper, she's a gangster.
So ladies, what I'm doing is I'm basically splitting it down the middle because I like an asymmetrical bob. So I have to cut one side more because it's a little longer than the other. And just a little trim as well, just because I want to keep it short. So I went ahead and already applied the dye to my head. As you can see that it's wet, so it's a darker tone. As soon as I wash it out, you will see the difference. But I usually leave it in my head about 30 to an hour, just because I like it to actually stick to my head, just so it can be like very pigmented. After an hour, this is how my hair looks after I washed it out. As you can see, like I said, it's a little brighter. It's actually like a baby blue. It still has a yellow tone to it in the roots, but it's alright.
Barney, bitch, I embarrass a bitch on stage. I'm on some art shit. Any bitch in my way, you gon' feel sorry, bitch. I wish I would let one of you hoes try me. I be back in khaki blue shoes, walking through R&D. How you gon' in city girls when y'all ain't half of me? Don't play with your Miami hoe, that's the other half of me.
So it's time to get this pussy working. Ooh, always wait when it's back, it wasn't working. Now city girl shit, yeah, this was working. But like a bitch, yeah, I ain't waiting today. Bitch, it's a cake, just an anime, too bad. Bitches in there kissing in the way, kissing in the way, kissing in the way. But the same day, Dre dropped in my feelings. I wasn't pulling on my boat, really in my feelings. Now I'm texting the millions, bitches in their feelings. Wasn't great for the bitch, I can make it children. But we ain't been it's just a piece of puppy. So when you say city girls, always just change the subject. Y'all hoes always bringing up, oh shit. Go get a sugar daddy, sucker, oh yeah. Bitches get exposed every day, but I'm a gay, I'ma do it anyway. If y'all wouldn't who I wouldn't know, fuck with me. Now I am who I am and y'all can't fuck with me. When playing on my books, this ain't come for me. Like a kid, when you move, you better roll for me. I do my time like a G. Man, motherfuck DLP. Man, motherfuck LP. I got some rules that I met your ID. Y'all hoes want smoke, bring a match. Left prison with a pimple, not a scratch. Point blank period won't send me back unless I'm pulling up just to see Max. Oh, and one more thing before I go. How you gon' sell me, bitch? You hating from the CO. I don't fuck with cops or blockers, you bitches slow. Stop with all the rumors and tell your nigga I'm home and it's on. Period.